Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris in the Synthetic Dawn story pack. Now, where we left off, we had just gotten around to settling Fegor. And we're kind of at the point now where really the thing that's holding us back from settling is not minerals, but it's actually influence. So what I'm going to go and do here is, since we're kind of past the early game exploration phase of the game, I think it's definitely worthwhile now to turn off Map the Stars. It did a lot of good work for us in the early game. I would actually really like to turn back on engineering grants, but since influence is what's holding us back from expanding our empire, I'm going to save up influence here. Now, in the meantime, we have a whole bunch of money that's saved up that we need to spend, and I know exactly what to spend it on, and I think it's going to be corvettes. Now, I just want to double check, have I actually gotten some upgrades? I believe I have actually researched a new weapon type, and that would be the antimatter missile. So the DPS will go from 7.92 up to 8.96. That's a pretty decent upgrade. I also need more energy here. So let me go ahead and throw in another fusion reactor. This will make the ship slightly weaker, but now we're up to just over 9 damage per second, and we have a decent combat speed. Any of these other guys need to be upgraded? No, it looks like we're more or less on the right track here. Bit of nanocomposite armor will provide us with that, just that little bit of damage reduction. It's not a huge amount, but it's enough to make the difference, I feel, in a close fight. Okay, 5 ships will be upgraded for 47 minerals. I will go ahead and do that. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say, you lads, go ahead and build me. I would like to get 5 more corvettes, and I think a 10 corvette fleet, that's a good starting point from what I can understand. Enim has been fully surveyed, very nice, and I'm reasonably certain these systems are safe to explore, so I'm going to continue exploring them. Colony ship is on the way over there. Now, unfortunately, we have nothing to build with this guy. I'm going to go tell him to go home to base, where he'll cost me slightly less in maintenance. I really want to get these online though, because there's a lot of nice materials over here, in particular energy and minerals, which would be really nice. Okay, so that's just a science ship from them, that's fine. Oh yes, we got the improved spaceport, which is really nice. That's actually something I can go ahead and queue up here. I will queue up the spaceport upgrade. This will give me the Corvette assembly yards, very nice. Ooh yes, I would like to unlock the destroyer. I would also like to unlock the plasma thruster and the ceramo metal armor. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up the destroyers, because I'm kind of hitting that point in the game now where my fleets need to be a little bit bigger, a little bit scarier, and so we'll may as well go ahead into that portion of the gameplay. At the moment, Geartab Prime has finished its construction queue. Let's have a look at you. Okay, it was just a power plant, I think. That's fine. We're still growing pop here. Now, in theory, I could move these populations around, but I think, I could do that, but that costs influence. It's I'm not going to do it. I don't think it's worth it. Ooh, let's have a look here. Scientist Unit K6 has leveled up. Oh, this is all my science people. So again, another little bit of science. And that's, again, the really nice thing about this civilization that I'm playing, is that not only do our leaders level up faster, but once they reach their maximum potential, they live forever. What more could you ask for? Although I do believe there is a mechanic whereby they can break down based on their age. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's like a very, very small chance. I would have to imagine it would be a very small chance. Otherwise, what's the point of being immortal, right? Ah, right. So Beham Prime has grown another population. We're up to the critical 6 population now. We have a nice bit of research going on here. That research is going to be helping us out progress our empire. Let's go ahead. I think it is time to go ahead and use these mineral slots for what they're good for. So we're going to grab some of these Silicron M's. Yeah, we'll grab a couple of Silicron M's. I will go ahead and build a... Oh, you know what? Cancel that. That was too expensive. I'll go ahead and I'll build a mineral processing plant. Do you think that's worth it? You know what? I think it is worth it. I think they get upgraded later and they become more and more valuable compared to just regular mines. So I'll go ahead and get a mineral processing plant. It's a long-term investment. It's probably better just to build an upgraded mine in the short term, but I like to play the long-term game. That's the strategy. I'm very much a player who likes to play for long-term returns in my games. I like to invest now and get I like to invest a little. I like to invest a lot now and get a very small incremental bonus over a long period of time. Excellent, so we just started the settlement of Fegor Prime. We've also got the tile blocker of volcanoes. We can get rid of volcanoes now. And I'm very much in favor of going for this border ranges thing, because the hope would be that it would pick me up a few more of these little settlements that I could drop stations on. So border range is appealing to me. Space combat doctrine is starting to become appealing to me. The planetary edict, production targets, and colonial centralization. That's hard for me to pass that up actually, because this will produce 6 energy. I believe this is an upgrade to the base building, whatever it's called. And now I kind of regret building that science lab. So it's either border range or the planetary processor. And I think I'm gonna go for the planetary processor because it's an expensive upgrade, but it provides quite a bit of a benefit. In particular, the Unity points are very, very nice. I'm a big fan of anything that gives me Unity points. I'm on board with. 100% on board with anything that gives Unity points. All right, so we just upgraded our fleet now. Very nice. Should we build more, or should we wait until the spaceport is upgraded? I'm going to wait until it's upgraded, I think. I think that would be the right call to make there. You're continuing to explore. I don't really have much else to do right now, unfortunately. Fegor Prime is growing, which is quite nice. I'm actually really excited about this planet. If we take a look here, I could talk a little bit about it. It's got a lot of slots. I could do, in particular, I could do a very strong mineral. I could drop one of those mineral storage silos down here, and that would provide a lot of adjacency bonuses. Probably better actually to put it there. Okay, so we just got our research done. This is gravitic sensors, so that's another upgrade for our ships. Again, tracking, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, from my understanding of the game, that the tracking increases the chance of your weapons to hit. I think. I'm not exactly... I would love to know how the combat calculations are done. If anyone knows any links, I've tried to find this stuff before, but I really struggled to find it. If anyone has any links or ideas about how exactly, as in like the exact mechanics of how offense versus your evasion and defense works, I would love to look at the formulas of the calculation of like what are the orders in which bonuses are applied, what affects what. Does this 70% get reduced by 60%, so your base accuracy is 70, or tracking. This gives tracking plus 3%. So is that 70% mean the tracking you have a 70% chance to hit if it moves? Like, what do these numbers really mean? I don't know, and I'd love to know. That's my point there. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right, so I'll go ahead and accept that updated design with the slightly better gravitic sensors. And we'll go ahead and choose our new research. Ooh, the observatory. This is actually an upgrade that I actually really like, because it gives you... It's a way to translate minerals, a mineral investment, and an energy maintenance investment into a little bit of science. Although I will say I am pretty close to picking up this. So part of me doesn't want to miss out on getting assist research, because I'll be able to make use of it. But also there's another part of me that doesn't want to miss out of the observatory. I'm going to get the observatory just because it's if I build it in every station in my empire, right? It's a 1 energy credit investment per planet, but it's a 10% science boost, as well as, the sensor range isn't completely useless. It's not exactly the part that you're looking for, but it does increase the sensor range of your planets. So I do think it is roughly the time in the game where we want to build a spaceport. I'm going to build a missile defense spaceport, and there we go. And it'll take 12 months to build. Getting our spaceports out at this point, this is going to mean that we will be able to build much larger fleets, as well as build fleets from more places, as well as potentially get more of those solar panels, for example. I really like my spaceports. Some people like to build them as a place for, either defense or for production of units. I really like to build them for economic benefits. That's the kind of like the play I like to make. Yep, go ahead and research that anomaly, please. I really hope this guy doesn't die to some random anomaly. That would actually kind of upset me a lot. Okay, construction completed here in Mechas Prime. So, I could get the Corvette assembly yards. Getting the Corvette assembly yards, there would be nothing wrong with that choice. I think it's actually a perfectly valid choice. However, I am researching the observatory. And I really, really like the observatory, so I'm probably going to wait on that. And upgrading the spaceport, I believe, also gave me another naval capacity. So let's have a look here. Do I want to get more defenders? I'm thinking, I'm up to 9 defenders. So I'm thinking another 1 or 2 would be pretty good. I think, I'll get 3. I'll get 3. I'll wait a couple of months here to save up a bit of mineral income. But I'll get 3 new Corvettes would be pretty good in my book. In my book. I do kind of miss the Corvette assembly yards making Corvettes cheaper. I think they could have made them. I think they could have still been viable if they had just reduced the bonus significantly. But the problem is that Corvettes were so good and it was so good. That you didn't really have a choice but to do it. It was a no-brainer, and that's and you never want to have something be a no-brainer in a game, because unless it's like a fundamental strategy, right? The unnatural mountain formation that was found on Tramboden Villa turned out to be quite natural after all. Science Officer R1 feels that it would be an unfortunate waste of resources for the ISS Elucidator to remain here for even a second longer. Unfortunate. Again, unfortunate. I love saying unfortunate after bad things happen. Oh, that's unfortunate. Or when someone tells me something bad happened, like, your aunt Selma was fired into the sun by Israel. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't know if that's like a policy of Israel. I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. I don't know if they're firing people into the sun. That was just like, I thought up the most wild and random thing that I could, and then just said, that's unfortunate after it. Now let's have a look at Gertab. Right, so Gertab, we just got Silicron E and a power plant. Right. I think I would like to clear that dangerous wildlife out. I think... Ooh. Let me see here. What can I do? Yeah, you know what? I think it's probably a reasonable amount of time here to grab a Silicon R. And then throw down a basic science lab right there. Happy days. Excellent. So, Gear Tab Prime. I don't think I'm ready to upgrade any of these. I think I am going to kill this, unfortunately. Oh, it upsets me. It upsets me. It mildly upsets me to have to kill this. But it really does make sense. When you upgrade this administrative array later into the game, it really does make sense to have this be something other than what it's going to be right now. So I'm probably going to replace it with a mineral silo. And then I'm going to build a... Oh, I'll have to wait until I get a bit more money. But you can see the kind of pathway I'm going here. I'm trying to make sure I'm spending my money. Oh, you're finished. Go ahead and continue to elucidate me on the status of the entire universe. Ooh, more worlds over here. We've finished the construction of more Corvettes on Mechas Prime. Oh, speaking of which, I actually do need to do an upgrade for these guys because I did get that new sensor. It's 3 minerals per ship. Not exactly an expensive upgrade, but not exactly a cheap one either. Considering we're making 68 space mineral ducats per turn. Right, Mechas Prime. I have no upgrades here. How's the science coming? We are, science is coming along just fine. We're not too far away from getting our next Unity. And we have a science ship working away. I'm thinking, let's see Mechas Prime. Do I want to build any more of these guys? I could go ahead, you know what I could grab? I could grab another spaceport once I have the minerals for it. And I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Because again, once you finish the spaceport, it gives you a platform to not only build fleets, it also provides territory defense. It gives you the ability to build more units. It gives you the ability to actually build units. There's a lot of benefits to building one of these things. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get it up and running. If at the very least, it'll provide me with the ability to defend myself against invasion. Because if you look at some of these guys, you know, their fleets are superior to us right now. Now, we are starting to get stronger than these guys, so we should be able to eat these guys alive without too much of an issue. The problem with these guys is it looks like they're not restricted to hyper lanes, so they seemingly can jump around at will. So let's have a look here. What's this? This is the construction completed of... Yes. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab the solar panel network because I like the energy. Energy is quite nice, I'm happy about that. We shall continue on. This is my first legion. This is Mechas Prime. Planetary fortifications. Interesting. I'm trying to think about what sort of stuff would I like to research next. Oh, communications established. The Curator Alpha Enclave. They successfully translated their language, and we got some influence. Ah, you know what that means. It means we're ready to settle on another planet. First contact with the Curator Alpha Enclave. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Huh, what do they do? Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established aeons ago by the various galactic powers in ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards the preservation of all knowledge in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Few of us remain today, but we're no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were. We are willing to share some of our knowledge with you for a price. You've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Gazam system. Gazam! These strange objects have been flagged as Theta aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with utmost caution. So, Gazam. Let me have a look. Where the hell is that? Gazam. Oh. Oh, they've got like a little enclave over here. So can I talk to you guys? How do I talk to you? So this is their enclave. Oh my goodness, can I kill them? Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to kill them. I would also like to investigate this project. I think, would I be delaying anything of importance? Not particularly. It cost me 3 months to research this. I'll research both of these. Hopefully get them done in a reasonable amount of time. Is there a diplomacy button here? Communicate. There is much that you do not yet know, Silicron. Please, let us educate you about the universe. Can you aid us in our research? Ooh. Of course, we are prepared to offer you limited access to our extensive data banks for a period of 10 standard years. This should provide you with a significant boost to the research efforts of your planet-side science labs. We will require compensation for this service naturally, but I think you will find our prices very reasonable. So for 1,000 energy credits, I get plus 15% physics, society, and engineering output. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good deal. What else do you have to offer? Tell us about the mysteries of the universe. There are exceedingly powerful entities lurking within certain star systems in our galaxy. At great cost to both lives and resources, Curator agents have painstakingly gathered knowledge that should make these beings easier to deal with the next time you encounter them. You know what? Let's buy this. Let's buy this piece of knowledge here. Tell us something we don't know. This might interest you. We have marked a star system in your situation log. Ooh. So this is the mysteries of the universe. Oh, I won't be able to go there. You pieces of shit. You goddammit, you set me to a system that I can't go... Yeah, I hate you. I hate you. Oh god, this game doesn't lock mouse cursor to the window automatically. Can I just say, if you're developing a game, there's like certain features that are just so basic and so important, and stuff like automatic mouse locking, or even just having it as an option. How do you not do that? I played a game, that Stars in Space game, that was like some indie one-man team. He made it on his own in his, in his basement or whatever. And the dude had Great UI, great, like, well, I say great UI, but he had, like, everything. He was hitting all the notes right, in my opinion. And he had automatic mouse locking to window, as in you didn't have to activate anything. It was just enabled by default. God damn it. There's nothing quite as satisfying as when a piece of software or anything really, you can just see the care and attention and effort that went into making it. And it's evident in the quality of the product. And I just feel like a little bit of that is missing from Stellaris, is my whole point there. The first contact with Sildor Galactic Autocracy. We are the Sildor Galactic Autocracy. Minions of our wise overlord Heb 1. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology. Whether you agree with these goals or not, do not think to challenge us, alien. Join us. Aha, okay. So there's yet another group of bad people over here. They have their own set of things that they're working on. So how are you doing for settlements? I'm going to be killing you soon. I say soon, it's the near/distant future. You're building a solar panel over here, that's good. They closed our borders. Can I declare you? I'm not going to declare a rival. I want to keep my last rival slot open. I believe I have another rival slot though, right? Oh, they're far superior to me. Pirates encountered. The vessels we have come across in certain systems are definitely capable of receiving and transmitting standard communication protocols. Visual indicators point to the culture being largely spaceborne, and some phenotypes observed among them match no known planet-dwelling civilizations. Unfortunately, their crews are completely uninterested in civil discourse. What little we have been able to glean from intercepting intra-fleet communications indicate that they primarily subsist on piracy, occasionally recruiting fringe elements of spacefaring civilizations to their cause. Deplorable. Absolutely deplorable. So space pirates have been activated. So I think that's like the game, you know, lampshading a warning. Hey, you might want to build a fleet. I'm going to hold off on any upgrades. I'm saving up for another colony ship. I believe it is about time that we got another one. I think I'm going to... Let's have a look here. Which of these worlds appeals to me more? Ooh, the Betharian stone world really appeals to me. So I think I might go for that one. Plus, it's kind of like a forward settle. By settling this one, I secure these two. It is a little bit further out, so it could be a little bit harder to defend. But I should be fine. I should be fine. Looking good. Looking good. Construction ship is getting to work down here. Very, very nice. We're going to be capturing a lot of resources down here. Some of it includes energy, which is really nice. I like finding energy out in the galaxy because oftentimes it actually really feels like energy is quite rare out there. And you need so much of it to maintain all of the stations. But I feel like I've managed to hit quite a decent amount of energy out here. It would be really interesting if you could do food stations, because now that food is a global resource, I think that could be an interesting idea. You know, you could be scooping up amoeba from the upper atmosphere of a gas giant. Okay, my scientist is finished. I'm going to go ahead and survey here. I could enable automatic exploration, but I want to actually keep him safe because what I want to do with him is actually not auto-explore. I want to do assist research. Ah, damn it, and they didn't give it back to me. I am unlocking destroyers, so it might be worth it to pick up the Sentinel point defense. It could also be worth it to pick up the hyperdrive or the cold fusion reactor. Or perhaps, actually, you know what? I'll pick up the research alternatives because that'll give me more control over the direction of my research. So I have no problem with going for that. I'm a little bit sad I didn't get the assist research project. I am going to go ahead and send my fleet over here to just check on a few of these worlds. And then come back, because I want to have preemptive knowledge on whether or not it's worth it to explore those. Okay, I have the money now to go ahead and build a colony ship, as well as I'll build a regular Silicron colony ship. I'm going to go over here to Biharam Prime, and I'm going to build another population unit. What is this? Why aren't you working that? Is this a mineral silo? God damn it. It should have been a mining network. I built a mineral silo like a dumbass. Actually, out of curiosity, was it mineral silo? Oh, they're planetary unique buildings. Ah, interesting. So, I'm going to go ahead. I want to make use of these pre-existing thingies. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to build a mining network, and I'm going to build a Silicron M pop. I'm going to swap there. Like so. Yes. Okay, that'll be fine. Good Type Prime, you're still growing. All that stuff. So my empire is consuming more and more minerals. However, I'm not producing a whole lot more minerals. That's why I'm kind of picking up a few here to try and offset that. My construction ship is ready to go. I think I'm going to go pick up some of these minerals first because it is slightly less efficient long term to do that in terms of getting everything online. But the extra minerals I think will be helping my efficiency because I won't be getting mineral bottlenecked as often or for as long. Okay, I could even go up a tech here and go for the destroyer assembly yards, which would again give me the ability to upgrade my spaceports. I think I could perhaps go, for example, here, explosive weapon damage. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick up Aurelium ore because I am going for a missile-based build here. So getting explosive damage boosts would be very nice for my people. I have a colony ship on the way. I feel like the game is sped up a little bit now. I mean, it's the actual, like, less is happening in each turn in terms of like how much of the game time goes by, but more is happening in terms of how many things are going on, which is pretty nice. I actually kind of like it. All right, let's have a look here. We have one more planet to settle. I want to settle over here. I have 5 colonizable systems. I'm up to 4 right now, so this will be my one more. I will be getting another one in here, so I'm going to have to look up for a way to maybe get my core worlds number up a bit higher. I like managing the planets myself, personally. It's the way I like to do things. And plus, we also need to start thinking about how we're going to kill this guy over here. Speaking of which, we actually did just unlock the destroyer, and I tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to end the episode here, and then next time, we're going to design ourselves a destroyer. So, I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. Remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback and your feelings about this. And other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.